From hotspots to hidden gems, it's your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way. From the coolest coastline to iconic and Instagrammable boulevards, Orange County or the Inland Empire, when it comes to discovering all that Los Angeles has to offer, we could all use a little guidance. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and that's what LA Unscripted is all about. Sharing and showing what we love about our amazing hometown. So get out your phone so you can take notes about places like this first address.
This ain't Texas, but thanks to the Gene Autry Museum, fans right here in Los Angeles are going to get to know how the West was won thanks to Black Cowboys and American Story.
Black Cowboys and American Story is a traveling exhibition originally at the Whitty Museum in San Antonio. And they decided to collaborate with us here at the Autry to bring our own little flavor to it. So when you come in, you'll start off in the Whitty section, which this is the beginning of the exhibit, and you'll get to get a full history about Black folks in the West and owning ranches and being ranch hands and cattle hands, and then eventually becoming stars with people like Herb Jeffries, and eventually moving on to, you know, the activism with Oakland Cowboys Association. Then you have Compton Cowboys, you have Urban Saddles, and then slowly transition into Hollywood.
This section is actually really cool. It's actually one of my favorites. It has Mario Van Peebles. Everybody knows what New Jack City is, but he also did some spaghetti westerns. So Posse 1 and the second Posse, which I actually got to be an extra in. It also talks about cowboys of the past, like Bill Pickett was in some silent films. It also has some costumes on display for Harder They Fall. And I love that this exhibit really kind of brings the story of cowboys here to California, because we always think they're in Texas, right? Or in somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah, smack dab in the middle of Los Angeles, California, right? But it also shows like the diversity within the Black equestrian world and the different walks of life that we come from. I'm actually a first generation equestrian myself, so I wasn't born into this lifestyle.
And I really took a deep dive into it when I turned 20 and became a working student and worked for my lessons. And now here I am 18 years later getting to do what I do. So I do English writing, I do Western writing, and I also have a business as well called Main Tresses, where I make wigs for horses.
So this horse is actually affectionately named Crispin. And so Crispin is actually wearing one of my horse wigs that I made. It's actually the Pan-African colors. So I released this during Black History Month about a couple of years ago.
How does it make you feel walking through and knowing that you were a part of bringing this exhibit to Los Angeles?
I am privileged to have been chosen as a consultant on this exhibit. It has just been an honor to work with these wonderful cowboys and cowgirls here.
I want to introduce you to a cowgirl who's a part of our team, LAU. Olivia, she has a horse, and so I want you to meet her. Are you down?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there she is now.
Hey, Jasmine.
Hey!
I want to check out the exhibit too, but where do I park my horse?
Oh, I think you might have to go on the other side.
Oh, okay, thanks.
A lot of the celebrities, like, you know, of course, Beyonce, Lil Nas X, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, what they do is they really highlight our culture with their style, and we do appreciate those things because, of course, these stories really do need to be highlighted.
This exhibit was important, and people say yes because it's an important story to illuminate part of America's history. 1 in 4 cowboys was actually Black on the frontier, and so, you know, to bring that fact to light and build a whole exhibit around it was very necessary and poignant right now.
Now let's zip over to another zip code to see what Olivia De Bortoli is up to.
We are at the Warner Brothers Prop House learning all about set decoration, and I'm sitting in a cool chair that another Olivia sat in, Olivia de Havilland.
This is Warner Brothers property, Warner Brothers Studios. It's the oldest studio in town. Started out in April of 1923.
What makes this prop house so iconic?
It's the oldest, and we have everything. This is a rental facility for all the motion picture industry, and we rent to everybody. Anybody can come in and rent anything that we have.
All right, what I love about this prop house is that there are things that were in actual, like, iconic movies and TV shows. We're standing in front of one right now. What is this?
This is the jukebox from a movie called Loving You with Elvis Presley. That's actually him standing next to this jukebox.
Wow, so you're telling me that Elvis's breath was on this?
Yes, most likely. People that sit home and watch TV and such, they want to see what this stuff looks like because they've seen it on the screen. People are inquisitive about things they don't know about. So they come here and do the tour and they're pretty overwhelmed at all the stuff we have.
When there's a set and they need to fill it for whatever room it might be, they grab chairs and tables and sofas and lights and things and papers and bowls, and the list goes on to make it look real. This is the place where you would find everything that you need for your TV show.
A lot of people think a TV show is actors and the script, but I think the setting is also a main character in these shows and super important. Why is it such an important part of every show or movie?
It really brings a show to life. It makes it feel like you're there, it relates to the character. Like when you're shopping, you really have to read the script and know the character so that you know if he's gonna have a grungy couch or something really high-end, or if he's a messy guy or a clean guy. And so based on the person's character, that's how you can really know what you're looking for.
All right, Tammy, you're the professional. Our LA Unscripted offices are pretty bland. We need an upgrade. Here's a photo of it. If you could change it, what would you add to our offices? It's 3 ladies, Dana, Jasmine, and I, and then the producers are ladies too.
Okay, so I see pink, purple, beige, not much in there. Would you want like a dream office? Like, do you want like to replace the sofa or just add to
Dream
it?
office. Let's talk dream office.
Okay.
No budget. Right,
Okay.
Kimberly? No budget.
So I would put items in there that people are into. It's always nice to have like a beautiful shelf in an office. You can put books, you can put your awards, you can put photos. I don't know if you guys have a bar in there, but there's always nice things that you can stack in a shelf.
If it's fun or food, there's a good chance you're gonna see me there because Dee Dee never says no to a good time or a Dana Dare.
It sort of started as it was just going to be a butchery, and then it evolved into a charcuterie and wine bar. Hi, I'm Bridget Blackney and I'm the co-owner of Butcher Bar.
And I'm Tyson Blackney and I'm also a co-owner of Butcher Bar. So Butcher Bar is a place where we sort of import world-class meats and then we present them in this beautiful space, basically at a high end, but we also do dry aging and we take things to the next level.
This is the dry ager?
Yes.
So essentially we use this unit, not only refrigerates the meat, but it's very controlled to where it's at a lower temperature, there's no pathogen growth, and it just kind of helps concentrate all the flavor within the meat.
So we feel like we're reinventing the butchery. So people can come in, whatever you eat at the restaurant, you can go up and you can take it home as well.
What are we gonna butcher?
This here is a strip loin. You're just gonna want to do a straight cut too.
I'm just gonna go in because there's nothing at stake. Get it?
So my grandfather started in the food industry back in Australia, and then obviously my father got involved, and he was a founder of Australian Lamb Company, which at that point was the biggest boning room in the Southern Hemisphere. So we were sort of born into it.
Being in the import business for so long and seeing, you know, like where our meat was ending up in supermarkets, we were like, well, we could do this and have our own brick and mortar. And we make everything in-house. Our charcuterie and our sausages are all made in-house. We try to focus on regenerative farmed meats, and yeah, we've got direct relationships with the farmers in Australia. This one is the pork.
Okay.
This one is the beef.
Okay.
And this is the lamb.
Got it.
And this is the lamb speck.
Mmm, smoky,
Yeah.
peppery.
So this is a new business model we feel. So it's like a restaurant slash fast casual, but it's a really bougie restaurant, but it's not pretentious. And now you can come in and buy meat.
And your wine.
And of course, on top of everything, they have great cocktails too. This is the Butcherita. But I can't leave without leaving my mark. Nice to meet you. Get it? This show still surprises me in the best ways possible, and we still have so much more to discover when LA Unscripted returns. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and during our half-hour hangout, we love exploring all our different neighborhoods. So let's check out what's happening on the other side of town. I am feeling so peachy about this. I'm bringing in our Style Smart expert, Anya Sar, who has got a seasonal surprise for us all.
Well, as the seasons change, so should your sheets, and I am here with the first sneak peek of Peachskin Sheets patterns.
Peachskin Sheets has always had the best solids on the market, but now they have all these patterns.
34 solids, and the customers have been asking for years for patterns. It took founder Karen Levine, who you know, 10 years because she was researching, the timeless patterns that will last forever, not trends. And she finally came out with 14 different patterns, so there's something for everyone. So this bed we're in now, this is the French blue floral choix pattern, and the choix actually comes in 4 colors total. And I love this because it goes, of course, with the French blue. It can go with navy.
I'm obsessed with the black and white.
Which is so funny because I love the sage green floral choix, but look how good the retro rose choix looks with the blue.
I think they go together so well.
Right? And you can have a whole choix bed. You can get tucked in with choix. Girls have never seen better days with these watercolor patterns. Now, you and I are fighting over this bed right now.
I would have died if they'd had these when I was a teenager.
So this is the watercolor butterfly and the watercolor ombre leopard. This is where layering patterns works.
Yes.
It works so beautifully, and it instantly gives you a chic bed.
And you cannot sleep on this trend of mixing and matching all of these patterns together.
Patterns and solids, because Peachskin Sheets has 34 luscious, yummy, solid colors already. Boys can now say sheet yes to peach perfect patterns. Look at this. This is the neutral twill stripe.
This is so cute.
So this is the graphite gray camouflage. And look, we mixed it with the brushed silver and the charcoal. Now, wait, Dana, there's more. This is called the holiday plaid. I mean, picture this with the emerald green.
Yes.
I can't. And then this is, of course, the French blue plaid. So you know this about Peachskin Sheets, but this is the shortcut to a designer look. Having a designer bed without breaking the bank. Customers asked for it, and Peachskin Sheets delivered it. This is my personal favorite. Out of the 14 new patterns, this is the Midnight Black Ribbons and Bows collection.
It is so classic. It is so elegant. It's beautiful.
This pattern makes me happy. And now that Peachskin Sheets has patterns, how can I ever go back to a solid bed?
Never.
But also, if you like the snow leopard, don't forget about snow leopard, which also pairs so well with the bows. So this is the French blue ribbons and bows.
Love.
And of course, this is retro rose.
This is perfect. Put a bow on it. I cannot wait to make my bed with all of these different patterns.
Yeah, but Dana, this is a limited edition drop. It is first come, first serve. There are limited quantities, so you have to pre-order now.
These patterns are so dreamy. And if you thought that was cool, you'll love what we have coming up after the break. So refresh that drink and meet us right back here. We really are lucky to live in a city that has fantastic food on every corner, things to do every day of the week, and endless stories from locals that show why we love LA.
all the muscles in our face are gonna start warming up.
Parkinson's disease, it's one of the biggest neurological diseases out there right now. And the mission of Rocksteady Boxing is to empower people with Parkinson's disease to fight back against their toughest opponent so they can have a life of health, happiness, and hope.
Right, left, right. Open those fingers.
It is a non-contact boxing program. But the same things that a boxer needs to be successful in the ring, they need balance, they need speed, they need reaction time, mental focus, is what Parkinson's disease is trying to steal from the person with Parkinson's. The Rocksteady Boxing method has been scientifically proven since 2006 to decrease current symptoms, delay further progression of the disease, and with a lot of hard work can also reverse some of the symptoms.
So about 3 years ago, my dad was diagnosed. He was having trouble moving his arms and legs. And about 3 years ago, I started volunteering.
Come on, John. You got it, John. Come on.
When I was little, I used to do Taekwondo, and he used to help me train. And so now he's able to spar with me, and I'm able to spar with him at home. So it kind of brings me back to something that I used to love when I was little, and I just love being with my father.
Ready to go.
What have you noticed improvement-wise?
His strength in his arms and legs. If I think about going back 3 years, he was barely able to walk around the house, and he just did a 5K about a month ago.
Jab! Jab! Jab!
I was ashamed of what I have, the disease that I have. I still was very unbalanced. I'm losing a little bit my voice because of my vocal cord. They are helping me mentally, physically, and I have a new family.
The first transformation we see is people coming in scared and sad and leaving feeling empowered and hopeful and smiling and happy.
While these boxers are working up a sweat in Westlake Village, other virtual classes have fighters logging on worldwide. Come take a look.
Cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Step back.
One of the biggest symptoms of Parkinson's disease is a feeling of isolation and depression.
Let's go!
So the first thing we do is create a community of a fighting family where people can learn that they are not alone.
He has not missed a day of gym. Doing amazing, yeah!
I have to beat this Parkinson. I'm gonna beat the Parkinson. I promise you I will. I'm gonna fight until I can breathe.
Rocksteady and Rocksteady Boxing
So good, right? And now let's see what Jasmine Simpkins has stumbled upon.
I like to call Barely Canadian comfort meets care because I really love what you guys are doing.
I love that, and we're gonna steal that. Is that okay? Barely Canadian is a clothing brand that supports foster youth. We create super soft clothing, and we're a family-run business in Venice, California. We genuinely create the softest clothing you could possibly feel. We have a signature fabric that we use that's modal. It's environmentally friendly. We create all of our fabrics here in Los Angeles, and we do all of our production here. We are called Barely Canadian because I'm freezing all the time. And my husband said, "You are barely Canadian at this point." And I said, "I know, I need summer sweaters, I need summer mittens." So I thought, gosh, there's nowhere to find these things. Maybe I should create them. So our very first product was the OG, which is a super soft sweater that has the rainbow on it. Our 4 stripes, because we're a super inclusive brand. We kind of then moved on to just like summer sweaters, you know, like let's create different colorways and nice bright colors, light sweaters that in California you genuinely get chilly in the evening.
We even have sweaters that are so light, you can roll them up and travel with them, and they get this small and they do not wrinkle. So I am in fact Canadian, proudly Canadian, but very grateful to be here in California as well. I came to America as a singer-songwriter, right? I had a song in the Lionsgate soundtrack, American Psycho 2. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm moving to America. One of the reasons that we started the company was to show our kids that I have this idea, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know anything about fabrics production, nothing like that in way of, sewing and apparel. But let's just do this and show them that you can do anything. So we adopted and fostered teenagers from CARE. And so as a result, it's pretty clear that our mission would be supporting foster youth. So we give 20% back to foster youth organizations like Echoes of Hope and Comfort Cases and KidSave and Fosterpreneur. A Sense of Home is a new partner of ours as well. And then we also train and hire foster youth. I'm so happy that we've recruited my son to work with us, and he's really smart.
I am unbelievably grateful to be a part of this family and a part of this business, because I'm not sure if you know, but 52% of the homeless population is foster youth, and over 80% of the incarcerated are foster youth. I'm just really, really grateful that they haven't given up on me and that they continue to try day after day to help me get one step further to a successful, happy life.
Okay, now your turn. Let us know where to go off script next. Email us at launscripted@ktla.com, because you never know where we'll end up next. Good night, everyone. Mwah.